Hola, Exotical Barbies. Today I want to do a video on why my video is centered towards light-skinned women, mixed race women who are who look monoracially like their race, like just ones I'm talking about specifically black women, or um like the ones that benefit from featurism, texturism, colorism, however, have been discriminated because of those isms. And my why I'm doing this channel for this, and specifically for women, because I don't care for males, no offense, but I will talk about males sometimes. But let's get started. If you guys don't notice, I have a microphone. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So you guys don't have to hear me like pounce everywhere I'm talking and whatnot. So without further ado, let's get started. Um, the reason I started this because I am a multiracial woman. And I do suffer from texturism and colorism. I meant to say benefit, not suffer. Sorry. That was me editing my video. So, continue. I remember while growing up, I used to get bullied because of those things. And I remember every time I speak up and whatnot, people used to put me down saying, oh no, you don't matter whatnot, because us dark skinned with the 4C hair, we went through it worse. Yes, I had that happen to me. And I know not all black women are unambiguous, I'm sorry, unambiguous black women who has four type of hair are like this. I know that. I'm sorry I had to make that disclaimer, but anyways, I remember that happened to me, and I was like, how come you guys get to say what happened to you, and then um, you guys can talk about it, and you don't allow anyone to speak on your behalf, but with me, you try to speak on my behalf. Like, for example, my mom, she is mixed race, but she goes by as a black woman, and I would say the only thing she benefits probably from featurism a little bit. But I remember how, like, growing up, because I'm a multiracial because of my dad's side of him being very multiracial, she being biracial and multiracial. And I remember how she didn't really quite understand me. I remember how she tried to speak for me, and how it was kind of a conflict. And because at that time, because she had me when she was young, she didn't quite understand. It made me frustrated, and it didn't help. I grew up with ignorant, I hate saying this, ignorant black people who try to speak on my behalf of that. Oh, you're a black woman, even though I say I'm multiracial. And if you guys don't know, I grew up in a cult. So in the cult, they would try to tell me that, oh, your dad goes by as black, and because you are from the seed of your father, that's the race of you are. I know that sounds so weird, but I kind of explain it in my colorism video and my mixed race in churches, mixed race people in churches video, if you want more exploratory on that. But to give a simple form, basically, if your dad is goes by as a certain race or is a certain race, and then you're that race, which is so messed up. And it was very hard while growing up being multiracial, I would say that. And I remember I made a lot of friends who are multiracial or biracial, or who come from descents and whatnot, whether they was that this when I say all this, I mean as far as girls who are German, Slavic, and girls who are Spanish and Dominican, those type of things. So I would definitely say that because of that, and because we created such a huge bond and whatnot, I want to make these videos for the girlies out there who feels left out because of this. Um, I also want to say that, with that being said, I also want to talk about how, because of all this, we was mostly with us, we've been sexualized, from when we was really, really young, like unnecessarily. Like I remember how one of those, like, oh, like my mom, like how she'd be like, oh, I'm trying to give you an age appropriate hairstyle, but she would legit give another girl a different hairstyle that she said that was age inappropriate for me to another girl with the same age. And it hurt me, and because the girl was not, because I'm multiracial, the girl, I would say she was like, um um I would say she was, I forgot what she was, honestly, but I know that she was monoracial. And I remember I was kind of sick because I'm like, oh my gosh, why is this happening? And this happened more than once, more than one time. So I'm not saying it'd be so one experience, even down to the clothes and whatnot. And by the way, this is the parents' fault because children should not be sexualized. They should put grown men in check. Point blank. Period. Anyways, but when I say sexualized, also too, I remember how I was told when I was growing up that, oh yeah, you mix people and now you guys would give us light skinned babies by black men. I was told that by black men, by the way, and that made me so uncomfortable. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, I make these videos for the girlies. Like I know I make these for all exotical Barbies, but if you see me make videos like for light skin mixed people or things like that, just know it's because I I want I wish someone made videos besides Exotical United and all the brown skin exotical, all of these beautiful content creators, by the way. I wish I grew up with those videos though. uh Fortunately, I do see those videos now that I grow up and whatnot, and I'm glad to say that I've gone. I love to love myself and whatnot, but I just wish that, um, I just hope that a young girl who's struggling with, like, am I evil because I'm light skinned, or am I wrong? Am I wrong to feel this way that church is discriminatory towards me or things like that? And also too, if you when I say mixed race, light skin and whatnot, you could also be of other races besides black. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you have a different experience, like, um and let's say being Italian Persian, and you kind of have similar experience or something else, please give me your comment down below because I would love to hear your stories and whatnot. Or um, you could, what's it called? Yeah, just leave a comment. Sorry. Uh, with that being said, also too, I don't want no one trying to speak for us. I want to have to speak for ourselves. I want us to have a safe place for us, because I know for me as a multiracial girl, I felt very outplaced a lot of times, like very a lot. I feel like the only place I kind of felt safe was with Native Americans, and that's it. Like, and I only spent a short time with them though because of how I was growing up and whatnot. And I wish I can. No, I am now. I am embracing my culture now, but I wish at that time when I was younger I embraced it more. If that makes sense. But because, yeah, but that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I will make more videos during the summer, so stay tuned for that. Love you, Exotical Barbies.